Salvete amici, here's the recap for today's class, February 25th, Thursday. The first thing we did was I gave a National Latin Exam handout to those who are taking the test, which we're hoping is going to be March 10th, but I'll verify that. So if you aren't here, email me and I'll send it to you. There's some tips for how to study for the test if you want to study at all. Okay? Second thing is I had you correct 12.1 and 12.2 in your flipped homework notebooks. So here are the answers. Pause the video and make sure your answers match. Of course, as always, there may be different ways to translate something, so don't correct if it's not wrong. And in 12.2, of course, here the italics are the Latin word that was in parentheses, so here's the correct form. You had to decide based upon which case the preposition governs. So ad governs accusative, so it's Siciliam. A governs ablative, so it's nabibus, etc. So pause the video, make sure your answers are correct. And then last but not least, we did 12.4 at the board. So same thing. Here are the answers. Just pause the video and make sure your answers are correct. Let me just explain a couple of things. Number one, depending upon which word you wanted to use for help, it would be, if you use succurrere, succurrere is one of those verbs that govern the dative, so it's succurrere nobis. But if you use juvare, juva nos, juva is a regular transitive verb, and it takes a direct object, kick us, help us. So two different verbs, offer help to us, succurrere nobis versus kick us, or rather, help us. Okay, number two, nota. Lots of people won't realize nota, not notos, but nota, because fama. Just like scintilla fessa est, fama nota est. And omnibus is to all. You need a dative. It is known to all, omnibus. Omnes, omnium, omnibus, to all. Okay, number three, I don't think there was a problem. Number four, tell to us the labors of the Trojans. Tell to us the labors of the Trojans. Kick for us all the babies. So you see why it's accusative? Kick for us all the babies. Kick all the babies. Tell all the labors to us. So therefore, nobis is dative, omnes labores is accusative, because it's the object of narra. Number five, taciti. Latin uses adjectives here logically. Everybody silent hears him. Everybody hears him. Everybody silently, we'll say in English illogically, because taciti really describes everybody. Everybody silent hears him. And notice the this verb takes an object. They hear him. They listen, even though in English we'll say listen to him. Here it's they kick him, they hear him. English, listen to him. While he tells a story, eis, to them, that's the dative form. You know eos, accusative. I had you write the dative eis in your textbooks in chapter 11. Okay, so that's 12.4. Pause the video, make sure everything is correct. Last but not least, the homework is to read on your own, page 134 and 135, the grammar description, the grammar passages, explanations for subordinate clauses on page 134. Make sure you read all their sample sentences. Make sure you read all their sample sentences in Latin. You don't have to do exercises, but you do have to read their Latin sentences, the example ones. And then relative clause on page 135. Make sure you read all their sample sentences. And when you're done, submit online your English translation of the cartoon captions on page 80, which is the cartoon captions for chapter 13. How do you do that? Let me remind you, if you Google Mr. Byer, I should be the first hit. Scroll down about halfway through the page is super amazingly important stuff. And the second thing is website for my electronic homework submission. Click on it. Here's a web page. Scroll down to chapter 13, reading passages. And here they are. You just do the cartoon captions. There's 4 of them. Don't do the story, just the cartoon captions. Okay, and that is it. See you next time.